Yes, people, we are live, and yes, we are back with another review. I've got my co-host here, Niall. How are you?
Busy.
Busy, busy, busy. Can you see? That drives me. Sorry.
Not even
Yes.
sure I was meant to be.
Right. Yeah. Already got a couple of chats in here. Handball changes depending on the refs. We're gonna get into
Yeah,
this. Don't you worry about that.
yeah.
Will you
Don't rush it. It's been
Charlie? We'll open the lines at some point. There will be also shows where it would just be sort of certain fans or Arsenal fans, but this one we'll get your opinion at the end. Yeah, so let's get into it. We'll start with Arsenal Burnley, and
yeah.
first half there was the Saka tackle on who was it? Chris Wood,
Vidra.
was it?
Nah, Vidra.
What? Vidra.
Vidra.
What do you think? By the way, huge rejection. I've seen you in yeah, nice try. Nice try. But if you want to subscribe, do subscribe, but you can try that all day long. Ain't gonna work. But what would you say about that pen?
Penalty. It's been given
Pen.
before. It's been given before. Saka for me was quite stupid throughout most of the game, and this isn't me attacking Saka, but he could have been sent off quite easily actually, and I'm actually surprised he wasn't. Basically, he goes to try and play the ball. He then connects his foot with Vidra's foot, which then obviously unsettles Vidra's balance. So we've seen that before. We've seen that given
Yeah.
before. And I was slightly surprised that it wasn't given, in my opinion. Because at the end of the day, Saka's being a bit rash. He hasn't thought about it too much. He's sort of stuck his foot in
Could you
there.
say it's like a forward sort of challenge?
Yeah.
And by the way, I
100%.
wasn't caught out because I didn't actually say it.
But yeah, no, it was very much a forwards challenge, but still a very stupid well, it was just stupid challenge, to be fair.
Yeah. I'm just letting people know that we are live right now.
Yeah.
Everyone that is in the building already, go
Yeah.
and share the stream. Get people involved.
Already
Hit that
have.
like button and
Already have.
subscribe. Or donate as well. Donate to Children's Liver Disease Foundation. So go and do that now. I'm just sending some people some messages letting them know we are in the building and we are live. Just quickly do this. Right. Yeah. So that's we say that's I swear to God I'm going to talk. Or I'm actually going to talk to also talk Man U about doing the whether it's a pen or it's a red, or it's a yellow or something like that. Some sort of like little clip where it goes red or something.
All you need is a tick or a cross to see if the decision was right or not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So we just say who was this decision correct or not. So yes, go and share the stream and get people in. But yeah,
so from that decision, that was wrong because he didn't give a penalty. It should have been
yeah.
a
So
penalty,
wrong.
Yeah.
So the second half, obviously, we had the two handball claims, one more dubious than the other. The first one where I would say it's not a pen for me, but then I don't really know and keep up to date with how the rules are now these days. But what would you see it as the first one, the first incident?
I'd probably agree. We have to ask how close is the defender to the attacker. The answer to that is very close. We then have to ask has he made his body unnaturally bigger? I would say no, because for balance, you do have your arms like that. If this was at the start of the season, where if it touched your hand, it was a penalty, regardless of whatever you said, then yeah, that would have been a penalty. But don't forget, they did loosen the restrictions. They sort of changed the rules halfway through the season, which is why we didn't see Callum Hudson-Odoi's penalty that should have been a penalty. Then you had the issue of Kante in the Liverpool Chelsea game. So for me, if this was given, I could see why it was given, but it's not something we would want to be seen given. For me, I think you'd want you'd if this was at your end. So let's say Holding is doing this and he's balancing himself, and that's struck his arm or hand. You wouldn't want that given against your own player. So if you don't want it given against your own player, you can't argue if it's not given against another team's player, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. The second one, which I think is just embarrassing if you're going to call that a pen. Like I said on stream, right, with certain people that were screaming it was a pen, right, go to Specsavers, right, honest to God.
No, I can see why Andre Mariner's given a pen. Because he hasn't, because Andre Mariner, he hasn't got the replays, has he? He's watching it in live.
Plus, he's probably watching it full first version, and when it's sort of full first version, he looks like it's at the arm.
It does look like he's just put his arm up and sort of hit it onto the bar. But this is exactly the reason VAR was brought in. Andre Mariner was saying that's a penalty, and because he's given a penalty, that is denying a goal scoring opportunity, which would be a red card.
But why did he get a yellow card? If it's not, he did.
No, he didn't get a yellow. He was already on a yellow. So
who is it?
I cannot remember his name. Peters, that's the one. So essentially,
I'll just check it out.
Essentially, what happened was VAR's looking at the decisions. They look at all decisions. Andre Mariner's decided, I think he's handballed the ball.
Can I just make that clear to everyone? The VAR checks every decision. Just because it doesn't show up on the TV doesn't mean it's not being checked.
Yeah, they check everything. They check every goal, every foul, every
it's just some people forget that. That's the problem, because they don't see it on TV.
VAR is always working. It's always looking at decisions, and that's the that's the final bit of it, really. But for me, Andre Mariner's decided that's a penalty. I believe you've handballed the ball. That would be a red card regardless. VAR's looking at that decision and straight away has gone, no, that's hit his shoulder. They've then told the only bit for me is they had to watch it. Yeah, that's because he already had a yellow card for something else before.
No, he got a straight red and he changed it to a yellow because he got a straight red.
No,
he changed it to a yellow. He honestly did.
Fuck knows what that. No, he was already on a yellow. I remember.
Because I remember he went red card disallowed, yellow card.
Yeah, no, he was already on a yellow. It would have been a straight red, but he was already on a yellow card. I'm pretty sure he was anyway.
I'm checking this.
I'm pretty sure he was anyway. If they have given him a yellow card, that I don't even understand that myself. But the VAR's got involved. They've said it's hit his shoulder. That means it's not a penalty and it's not a red card because he hasn't done anything wrong. Because don't forget, the handballs are from the sleeve downwards. So anything on your lower arm, basically, just above your elbow and down to your fingertips is handball. VAR's looked at that. The only thing I can criticize VAR for is...
Yeah, sorry, you are right. Peter's went for the back of Lacazette. Sorry.
Yeah, I know my shit. The only criticism I have of VAR with that decision alone is the amount of time it took them to come to the agreement it didn't hit his arm. Right? That is the only thing, right, that I can be like, what? Why is it taking you so long?
But the problem is, there were
me.
fans sitting there. What winds me up is when fans do this, right? And Arsenal fans, I am literally calling these fuckers out. I don't care if I'm one of them. I'm sitting there, and when these decisions like this happen, right? They go, "Oh yeah, well that's a pen anyway." Or if it weren't for all these bad refereeing decisions, we'd be in the top 4, right? Or it's oh well, if we cut out our mistakes, we'd be in the top 4. Well, wait, hang on. The problem is we keep making the same mistakes because I'm sorry, your manager keeps doing it all the time. And what I don't get
for me
is that
for me, if
your
anyone's
manager,
like
I don't care. I'm sorry. I will say this. I will say because
it's
everyone
not even
keeps
about
saying
that.
no, because everyone keeps saying I'm chatting shit, right, about this particular thing. You can look back at every single news article. Everyone was saying it. Arteta convinced Xhaka to stay.
Yeah, but
That
that's
is a
not what the
fact.
but that's not what this show's about. We're not.
Sorry, but what I'm
I'm
saying
sick.
is
I'm
these
sick to
players
death
make the
of.
mistakes and he
Yeah,
backs them.
but I'm sick to death of an Arteta in and out debate.
Please
We've been going on
subscribe
for
if you
far
know
too
anyway.
But for me, if anyone's looking at that decision alone, and that's the one with the VAR, the one they got in. If anyone is denying that that is not a penalty, then for me, please stop watching football, because the thing is, if it hits your shoulder, that is okay. You are allowed to hit things with your shoulder, right? You are allowed to technically even score a goal with your shoulder. So anything above your sleeve is okay, sort of around about that area. Maybe not sleeve, because I have long sleeves, but sort of anywhere about there-ish, right, on your arm. Anything down below, that is handball. Anything above that is totally okay.
Because that's why
So
if it hits there or there,
that's
you
fine.
can't give it, because when you hit it there, it's going to hit there.
Yeah, but that's
because
not
of the size of it.
Yeah, but that's not a handball. That's the thing. If anyone's looking at that decision alone and going, that's a penalty, please stop watching football, because you have absolutely no idea what you're talking about, to be brutally honest.
Anyway, we're going to move on to the Manchester Derby.
The only controversial one was the handball before that. So the handball
where his arms out like that.
Yeah, that's that one. Yeah, that can be questionable. But the one after, the VAR one, absolutely not.
Hope you're well, lads. Yeah, Velshwan, you are the worst team in Premier League. Yeah, you are the worst champions in Premier League history.
Hold on.
Hold
on. Didn't Klopp count to 6?
You know when you've been fucked over.
How many home games have you lost at Anfield in a row?
They've lost as many home games in a row at Anfield as have won Champions Leagues.
That's quite amusing.
Right, Manchester Derby, right? Two teams are actually trying to move forward, this one. Man United. Fucking Man City had to do it with Man United. They had to let Shaw score a fucking goal as well. Right? It was just even more annoying, because all you hear is Shaw's Tierney, Shaw Tierney, Shaw Tierney, Shaw Tierney. And I'm like, no.
No, Shaw's better.
No, I can't hear this, man. I can't hear this, man.
No,
I can accept it. I can accept it, but it's like, but you'll hear it all the time now.
Well, you shouldn't even be comparing them on current form this season, because Luke Shaw's been about 10 million miles better than Tierney.
I would say the team's holding him back, though.
Well, yeah, probably, but it's his fault for choosing to go to Arsenal. If he had stayed at
Celtic...
but
what I'm saying is, if you put him in the same team, I'd love to see it then.
I frankly couldn't care less. He chose to go to Arsenal knowing exactly what he's getting into bed with. Everyone knows when they're going to Arsenal exactly what they're getting into bed with. If he had stayed at Celtic for maybe another season, I'm sure there was other teams that probably looks at Tierney and goes, yeah, we'll take him. They probably would. But no, Luke Shaw was a great run as well from the left-hand side. He's run from virtually about halfway from his own half. He's turned Cancelo into a donut on the floor.
Oh, can we just move on to the penalty decision, please?
He's
I'm not
turned
hearing
him
this.
He's turned him inside
I'm
out.
going to remove you. You keep going on like this.
Run
No,
the
no,
length
no,
of the pitch, done great link-up play with Rashford, and then has put the ball through Gundogan's legs.
Yeah, I don't need a description. I just need the penalty decision. Let's go.
There's not many better.
I ain't got all the time in the world. Let's go. Let's go.
But for the foul on Martial from Jesus, it's a clear penalty. He's clipped his ankle.
It's a striker's challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, same as Saka, really. It's a clear penalty. It would be given at least 9 out of 10 times, you'd hope. But I do want to give Jesus credit. Not Jesus. Anthony Taylor credit, because it's 36 seconds into the game, and he's aware.
Hang on. Do that again.
I want to give credit to Anthony Taylor, because 36 seconds into a game, a penalty has been awarded. He has been on point from second one up until a decision's needed to be made. So for me, credit to Anthony Taylor for actually being alert and making a decision so early into a game. 36 seconds is ridiculously early. Clear penalty, so I do want to give Anthony Taylor credit for that, which you won't hear me do often, but he did very well there.
I'm clipping that. Don't wait. I am going to be staying up all night at one point, clipping shit and posting it everywhere.
At the end of the day, Anthony Taylor's done a very good job there. He's been alert from the minute he's blown the whistle. He's arguably one of...
that's been more successful than us recently. We're Hamster Wheel FC lately. We're worse than Hamster Wheel FC. We're Arteta shit FC. City need 300 million. Oh, so what? What's that as a comeback? I'd rather spend 300 million, man. I'd rather beat up Man City and win titles.
Charlie, don't chat shit, mate. That Anthony Taylor had a very good.
It's just because you didn't get any. Just because you're shit.
At the end of the day, I can't think of one decision during that game where Anthony Taylor's.
Yeah, I can't actually. I can't. I watched most of it.
It's one of his best games, I would say. I mean, I was doing a watch along on my channel, and yeah, I was awfully impressed with it. Very impressed. I thought he had a very good game.
But next time.
What's Charlie done?
What's this?
Charlie,
what the fuck is going on?
What's Charlie done in the comments?
Strip Bear is. What's Charlie? They must have deleted a comment or something. What did we know it's banter. It's banter between them two. So leave it. Like, I know what's. I'm just gonna have to check that, because
what the fuck has happened?
Jesus, you guys are just. What am I doing now?
If that's only on saying Anthony Taylor was shit, then it's ridiculous to say next time you're gone. In my opinion, if it is for that, that's
United were on the floor most of them. Most of the time, the diving twats.
I mean, if that's his opinion,
that's not anyway. I told man that's what I mean to fuck off.
Oh, I mean, fair play. Charlie, don't tell people.
Oh yeah. You're only 14. Be careful.
No, just don't tell people. Just don't tell people to fuck off. You can be upset with an opinion, but
just face it. That day you were shit.
Yeah, just at the end of the day, Ollie.
Fulham was shit, Brighton was shit, and we lost to them.
I mean, Ollie just out tacticked Pep. I mean,
right. Anyway, moving on. Is
it okay to say Ollie's better than Pep?
No. No,
I actually.
No,
I'm saying with that. I'm saying that with chest. Ollie's better than Pep. I'm
What?
saying that with chest. Ollie's better than Pep. Ollie is
Ollie's
better than Pep.
Pep.
Yeah, I'm saying that with chest.
You're saying it with chest.
Yeah,
Niall,
mate.
you are saying it with chest. Ollie's better than
Yeah,
Pep.
yeah, mate.
Ollie.
Yeah, yeah. Ollie is better than Pep.
Two.
If you think about if we're going
I'm
on
gonna
head to
watch that. Watch it
if
just get
if
watching, get abused.
if we're going head to head, Ollie's got a better
Someone
record.
clip that.
Now, if you look at the head to head between Ollie and Pep, Ollie's got a better record. So if we're looking at head to heads, then
Yeah,
Ollie's better
but
than Pep.
no. You're comparing a guy that's won titles, man.
Yeah, but
No,
Ollie.
please.
Yeah. So if he even if he's won titles, is what Ollie's doing with the club that isn't finished
Get
yet.
that. Send that to me. You know, like strip there. Send it on Insta. DM me.
The thing is, if you think about it,
I could put that.
Pepper spent a lot of money on accumulating the team. Ollie hasn't spent as much as Pep.
Why are we on this now?
And Ollie hasn't had a strong enough team to challenge yet. He's got a better record than Pep. I say it with chest.
14 people in the chat. Great to see the support. Everyone hit the like button, hit the share button. Moving on to Dunk penalty claim in the Southampton Brighton game. What did you make?
Brighton Leicester.
Brighton Leicester, sorry.
Yeah, so basically, Vardy's sort of hit the ball. This is true story. Big up Kieran, massive respect. The thing is, if you look at I would say no. If you look at it, Vardy's actually hit the ball out of reach of Dunk, and Dunk's just taken Vardy out. He's gone to play the ball, but it should have been a penalty because he hasn't made any contact with the ball. Simple as that, really.
Penalty.
Yeah, simple as that.
Yeah, simple as that.
Simple.
What next you got on the list? Because I'm struggling.
Sheffield United, Southampton.
Yeah, Sheffield United, Southampton. Did you make that up?
Yeah, so basically, Ampadu brings down, I can't remember what player from Southampton, but he brings down the player. He's the last man, but because he's made a genuine attempt to play the ball and the double jeopardy rule in the penalty area, he was given a yellow card, not a red card. Because he's made a genuine play for the ball and all of that, he only gets booked. A penalty was given, and he was given a yellow card, and that is actually correct because of the double jeopardy rule.
It's just banter, me and you. We'll be talking. Ampadu brings down Nathan Teller.
Yeah, because of double jeopardy, he's given a yellow card and not a red. And I know I'm already going to go and get Arsenal fans going, yeah, but they sent off David Luiz. Yes, that's because David Luiz didn't make an attempt to tackle.
Arsenal getting touched like a button on a Skyrim.
I can possibly make a comment.
LMAO, is you lot even from London? I'm not. I'm live right next to Woolwich, mate.
No, I'm from Plymouth, hence why I support Argyle.
Yeah, but I used to live right next to Woolwich, and go actually to past the ground where we were actually born and the building that they used to work in. So
Stephen's from Manchester.
Fuck off. Right, so I'm my local team is Arsenal.
Strip Bear, can you kick out Stephen? He's using foul and abusive language.
You can't kick me out of my own channel.
Strip Bear, come and kick him out.
Right, what next?
The only one I wanted to talk about after was Thursday's game between Fulham and Tottenham.
Go on then.
So basically, the ball has hit the Fulham player's arm,
Fulham.
And it's Fulham, and then it's led directly to a goal being scored by Josh Madger. Now, technically, in the eyes of the laws of the game, that is an offence. So even if it's accidental handball, it's led to a direct goal scoring opportunity, which means that is it's an offence. It's handball. The FA have come out now and said that accidental handball leading to a goal won't be penalised next season. So that Fulham goal would have would remain. And the other thing I want to mention before, obviously, you open the lines, the FA are apparently open to having referees being heard via the TV highlight shows. So what that is they're willing, or they're up and they're talking about possibly allowing the referees discussions.
Yeah, but most of the fans are just as passionate as ever, but they live abroad.
Of course. The FA are apparently open and are in discussions about having the referees mic'd up. It wouldn't be shown during the live feed, right? It would only be shown during TV highlight shows. I presume so they can clip out foul and abusive language and all of that.
So what about what about the penalty incident?
Again, it's the same as the Callum Hudson-Odoi one. It's the same as the Peters or whoever it was from the Burnley game against Arsenal. It's too close. They're too close. Technically, you could give it, but they're looking at the distance between the players. I know Liverpool are struggling to score at Anfield and do need a penalty to help score. But for that reason alone, you can't quite have a penalty there. It's just a distance between the players. Obviously, I know Mohamed Salah likes to jump on the floor like a salmon and just like flopping around like he's God knows what. But no, that wasn't a penalty. And nor would I ever want that as a penalty. Remember, these were being given at the start of the season. Eric Dyer, one was given him.
And we're all moaning.
Given against him. Then you had Victor Lindelof, because one was given against him against Palace. I mean, these decisions they were just ridiculous. So I didn't want to see them given, and I'm now glad that the FA and the rules are starting to use common sense, a little bit of common sense. It's not to say that every decision's right, but Kante was too close to a ball to move his arm, in my opinion. The same with Burnley Arsenal player, the distance between the players. It's the distance that also matters. But I do agree that they need to firm up these rules, because right now it is a joke.
Yep. Right, now, if that's it.
Yeah, that's something I've got.
Can't be judged by, of course I can't be judged by that. Respect all fans from wherever they come from. They're just passionate, trust me. Yep. Which West Ham player is Mike Dean sending off tonight? Yeah, probably one of them. But yeah, in the chat is now the link. Anyone wants to come on and have a debate or have their say on the refereeing decisions, by all means. I'm going to put it in the chat as well. Put it in Discord. So if you want to jump in through Discord, do it that way. Now live. Yeah, so we got Charlie. How are you?
I'm good apart from yesterday. How are both of you?
Oh yeah, what happened yesterday? I can't remember.
I'm not speaking.
Let's set it.
Oh God.
Let's set it.
Stephen,
Charlie, how's it?
He's got the trophy. He's got the trophy cabinet the size of Tottenham Hotspurs.
How's it feel to have lost to the best manager in English football?
Niall, come on now.
I'm being serious.
Jesus Christ, man. Oh, Niall, you didn't have to do that. I'm suffering
Clearly.
enough already.
Clearly, we all know that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is just a tactical genius.
Stephen,
Yeah.
can you mute him, please?
No, unfortunately, he's a part of the. He's a
I
co-host.
can
so
just
can't.
unmute myself as well. It's brilliant.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Careful. Watch yourself.
Did you agree with the penalty in the 36 seconds, Charlie?
Yeah,
36.
but,
So it took you the time it took Tottenham to lose the Champions League final.
yeah, but I'm gonna say no because it's United. There you go.
But maybe Jesus should be sacked.
Jesus can. I'll nearly swear again. Jesus can go away and never come back.
I would probably agree with that. To be fair, Stephen, he'll probably go to Arsenal, won't he?
Yeah.
You like
He's better than
you like having shit strikers that can't score.
Language.
We've also got Arsenal Alex. I did say DM you the link if you want to come on and have your say. Anyone else who wants to come on and have a say, Volvishwan, I know you need cancelling, so come on. You are a Liverpool fan.
They got the sentence wrong. It's Conference League for them next
Yeah, I was just about to say, if they might not even get that. I'm predicting them to finish 9th.
That's not even Conference League. That's upsetting.
I know.
Come on, just finish 8th. 8th for the Banks.
No. We don't want Liverpool fans being like, oh, we're the first ever team to win the European Conference
Oh,
League.
yeah, we don't want that, to be fair.
It would just be annoying.
Can you finish 7th so you have to play Europa League qualifiers?
No, I think they should suffer and finish 9th, and then Klopp can't have European football.
But then they get rest and don't have to play European football.
But if they don't get Europe, there's no way Salah, there's no way Van Dijk. There's a lot of people that just won't play for Liverpool. They've got and there's no way they're getting Mbappe.
Chuck him in the bottom 3. Why not? Throw it down there.
Also, big up to all women today. It is International Women's Day.
Yes, big up all women.
Big up
for
the ladies.
International Women's Day. We cover the women's football here on STFT TV as well.
Do you know what? Every single women's side is better than Arsenal Football Club.
Shut up.
I bet the Arsenal women's team could beat the men's team at the moment.
Oh, mate,
well, yeah, we already knew that for ages.
Mate, it would be a demolition derby, mate. The brutality
we knew that for ages.
Would be happening.
I reckon my team that play on a Sunday morning could beat Arsenal at the minute.
No, I'm just. Oh my god, this group chat is absolutely hilarious.
I'm just trying to think. Yeah, you got to put us in that, man. We'll give Arsenal.
Oh no, it's not my group chat. It's just absolutely hilarious.
Just trying to think. Log.
Also, if you watched the Premier League draft that I did on our channel last night, my channel last night.
Why was David Silva in it? That's my question.
Because he played for City last season, didn't he?
Yeah, but he's not in the Premier League anymore.
Yeah, but we based it off players that played in the Premier League over the last 2 seasons. But Tom is currently simulating the matches. I'm currently second in the league with Kepa Arrizabalaga as my goalkeeper.
What?
I've got Kepa Arrizabalaga.
Oh no, Niall! What?
I'm second in the league, mate.
Who else have you got?
I can tell you. My team that I picked was Kepa in goal, Wan-Bissaka right back, Cody and Stone centre back, Robertson left back, Bissouma centre defensive mid, Tielemans and Foden as centre mid with Neto, Greenwood and Rashford.
Chelsea ladies will give Arsenal. Chelsea ladies, trust me, are better than Arsenal ladies. So
Chelsea ladies would make Aubameyang cry and go to bed.
I reckon Luke Jeffcott's
Charlie.
better than Aubameyang.
Hang on,
Did you-
Charlie.
Hmm?
Anything else you want to make a point about the refereeing decisions this last weekend?
Is
Apart from the
Arteta
Man
a
United
tactical
game.
genius?
I would swear.
What?
God, but
Is Arteta a tactical genius? I'd say so.
Shut up.
Anthony Taylor, you're a fraud.
Niall, I loved that if you went on League Gunner, if League Gunner was on the on Friday, you try to say that to him. Jeez. Oh.
He is a tactical genius.
Yeah, he is.
Niall is
Arteta-
right.
He ain't a tactical genius.
Arteta is the greatest manager.
If we're a tactical, if he's a tactical
Arteta-
genius, why we're 10?
He's
Right,
the-
Arteta
you
is the
Why are we
greatest.
10? Why are we 10?
You
Why-
Right, look,
disrespected
listen.
You
Arteta,
disrespected him on the
Look.
tier maker of managers. He
Look.
should have been
Art-
on the same tier
Because
as
he's shit.
Ferguson. He should
look,
be right up there.
Charlie, shut up.
Stephen. Right,
No,
listen.
no.
I'll be reasonable.
No.
Arteta is the greatest ever Arsenal manager in your history.
Better than
Bollocks.
Herbert Chapman ever was.
Bollocks.
Better than Arsene
Bollocks.
Wenger ever was as well.
Bollocks. Hang on. Charlie, who do you say is greater, Chapman or Wenger?
Chapman.
Good answer. Niall?
What was the question?
Who's better, Wenger or Chapman?
Who's Chapman?
Herbert Chapman. He won us, dominated us the 30s, created the East and West Stand of Highbury, which was beyond which when it was created was beyond anything anyone could have come up with, and set the traditions and standards of the football club. Where if it weren't for Herbert Chapman, right, Arsene Wenger would never come to Arsenal, and we would never be where we are now.
I'd probably say Arsene Wenger.
Yeah, shut up. Whatever.
Niall, have you got the EFL show tonight?
Yeah, he has.
Can I come on? Oldham's manager got sacked yesterday.
Oh, did he? I need to. Oh, that's more information I need to find. Why do people do this to me? I'll
What
have
do you
to
think
see
about
this.
the Ipswich's takeover?
What
Is it
takeover? Oh, for fuck's sake!
They've got a takeover bit happening with the American owners.
Oh, you know what American owners are like. Have you seen the Glazers and the Kroenke?
Yeah, we know that. That's why I said if they do that, it's finished. They are finished as a football club. Right? They'll go for fucking Conference League, mate. Trust me.
FSG.
Indiana, Indiana, if you want to come on and have your say about the refereeing decisions, please. Right, please.
Indiana,
If you're, I'd love you for you to come on. Or Robotic Jaguar.
RJ, don't
discussing-
start.
Right.
RJ,
One
please
minute,
don't.
Steve.
Indiana, like he's look. Charlie's a Man City fan. Come and banter him. Come and banter him. Come and banter him. Come and banter him. Come and banter him.
All we're
I'm
saying
changing my
is
picture.
that Ollie. All we're saying is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is the
You
greatest.
can change your
Premier League
picture all you
manager
want.
this
I know
season.
you're a fucking Man City fan.
No, look, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is the greatest manager out of this current bunch. He's the best manager there is.
Niall came to relax. Now he's putting in the work.
Now came to relax. Now he's putting.
Come
in
on,
work.
Indiana.
Hey,
You know you want to. Come on. Wind up, Niall.
I'm
Right.
always
Wind up,
putting in
Niall and Charlie. You know you want to.
Niall, what are your thoughts on
Origi should, no, we don't. I don't want Origi. Fuck Origi.
Oh, that's a good shout, actually.
No, I don't want
Niall,
Origi.
Niall,
No.
That's a great idea.
Niall,
Make
what
it
are
happen.
your thoughts on Divock Origi being better than Thierry Henry ever
We
was?
have got.
Oh, mate, without a shadow
he
of a
said he
doubt.
can't. Okay. I'll let you off. But Jaguar, if you want to come on, by all means, do
Where
so.
was KD?
Charlie, where
Yeah,
was KDB?
where was
Jesus was clearly a United fan. We've got YS with us.
Yeah,
How are
Charlie,
you?
where was KDB yesterday?
Please, just
Hang on. Hold the
suffering.
phone. YS, how are you?
He went missing.
Hello?
Went missing like Odegaard.
Hello? Nope. Fine. Christian, how are you?
I'm good, man. How are
Come to
you?
kids, come to give City the smoke.
No, why?
Brilliant, man.
Christensen.
Where's the camera?
forgot
Where's the
about
camera,
RJ
robotic?
service
Where's the
when
camera, man? Where's the
I
camera,
cancelled.
RJ?
Just,
Where's the camera? Come on,
I've
you got.
I've got a
What?
question for RJ. I've got a question for
Go
RJ.
on.
RJ, do you think Ollie's the best manager in the Premier League right now?
Oh my God, yes. I mean, he's Pep.
Go on,
Tuchel.
put the mic out. We'll get
I
you
mean,
back on.
he's done it
Talk,
all.
Manu,
I mean,
if you want to come on.
I mean, he's got second
Oh,
with Harry
loving
Moore
this.
and fucking Lindelof in the back. Let's be honest. He is, you know, I don't think Pep would do that. Let's be honest.
Tactical genius.
Pep would be crying.
Genius.
Pep would be crying to bloody the Man City owner saying,
Talking
"Give me a new
about,
server,
big up
please."
Niall.
Mr.
What about me?
Gerrard.
What have I done? I
I
set all this
feel
shit
like-
up.
I feel like whilst I'm here, I just want to let everyone know that we all need to accept that Luke Shaw
Hello.
has been the best left back in the Premier League this season.
Yeah.
You all right?
and
100%, I
just-
agree.
I'd agree.
and he needs to start for England this summer at the Euros.
Would
I'm
you
not
would you
Who's
agree
this?
he's
I'll
would
miss
you
the
agree
song.
that would you agree Luke Shaw is 1,000,000 miles better than Kieran Tierney?
It's not even a
100%.
question.
He is miles better. Miles better. Miles. Thing is, Stephen, you think I'm
Wow.
joking? I'm not joking. I'm not. I'm
I
being
know,
dead
but wait,
Cute.
but give it time. He's under a team that's shit, under a manager that's crap.
I mean,
He's not gonna be a
Right?
yeah,
He's
but
under a
see,
crap
come
manager,
on,
a crap team.
United ain't all what it's cracked up to be. You know what I mean? We don't have a right
But
winger.
boy,
CDM.
Jaguar, if you put him in that Man United team, you don't think he can do it at the
He
same
wouldn't
level?
start.
Nah, he wouldn't even start. Yeah.
No, I'm
Tellez
saying
would
if
probably start over.
Luke Shaw, if you instead of Luke Shaw you had Tierney, you wouldn't be seeing the same thing.
we start Tellez instead of him.
Look, all Arsenal need to do to get better is respect the cones. Just respect
Tellez
the
is better
cones.
than Turner. I'll just turn my camera on by mistake.
Who?
Tellez is better than Tierney.
To Tellez.
No,
He is. His
No,
attacking
allow
game
it.
is elite.
I'd
No,
agree
no,
with that.
no,
I'd
no.
agree with
that.
I'll let you have Shaw, but no. No.
They're upset now. Let's go. boys.
No, we're not going there. We're not going there. Right. By the way,
no.
look, it's Charlie that lost. Right, have it with him. Right?
Yeah, but Arsenal drew.
Kane. Yeah, no. Honestly, I have to give it to Kane.
Arsenal drew
Yeah,
to
RJ, I thought
Burnley,
you'd have your
and that's
camera on for
bullshit.
this. I thought you'd have your camera on for
Oh,
this.
And I just
I've had a bad day. Plus, it's the end of school, so you know what I mean.
And I just want to confirm that Harry Kane is not the best striker in the league. That is bullshit.
Wait, who is? Brad? Who is?
I'd rather actually have Ollie McBurney than Harry Kane. I think.
Oh
is
my
it?
Oh,
god!
the best. The best striker
Who's
in
the
the
best
Premier
striker?
League?
Hang on,
Yeah.
Christian, you've gone quiet. Who's the best striker?
The best striker.
The best
So that's
striker in the
Mason
league
Greenwood.
is Harry
Mason
Kane, by
Greenwood.
far.
Yes.
Nah.
Hands
You're chatting
down.
shit. It's Mason Greenwood, mate.
Oh,
Mason Greenwood.
Wait, that's calm. That's
Billy
calm.
Sharp.
Yeah.
Billy
Niall.
Sharp.
Mason Green.
Niall,
You know
come
what?
on,
I
man. I know you're trying to show your inner United, right? But look,
Mason
come on, let's-
Greenwood is the best striker that the world has ever seen.
as much as I
Mason
want to
Greenwood
believe
has
that,
more
I
than-
just can't.
No, let me not even mock.
no.
I would mock Plymouth, but I'm not going to mock Plymouth because I'm a nice guy.
To be fair, Mason Greenwood is.
No,
like my favourite
he
player,
mocked
right?
your team no matter what. So, like,
Hold
I
on,
mean,
when did I mock Man U? I mocked Arsenal and Man City.
you mock all of us, right? You've called like from
No,
Harry
he's
Maguire,
a
many
United- He's an undercover United fan
the
like
only
that.
time I've ever insulted United is when I've referred to their centre back pair.
Oh, wait. No,
But that's not
wait.
an insult.
Charlie,
That's
no,
not an
shush,
insult, to be
shush,
fair.
everyone.
That's a fact
guess
of life.
what? Guess what, Charlie? Niall, I've got a surprise for you.
Oh, I love it. We love it.
What is that?
hell?
Exeter fan?
Who is it?
Aaron.
Hey.
I've got my shades on today.
It's okay. As I said, hold on, RJ. Did Martial have a good game?
Yeah,
No,
He's
we're
better
not
than
talking
Jesus,
about that now.
to be fair.
Yeah,
Aaron,
so
Aaron,
essentially,
Uh-oh.
1 minute,
Let
RJ.
her
Niall,
Essentially,
uh-oh.
RJ. Essentially, our goal took them out.
You still
Go on.
lost that.
Go for it.
Go ahead, mate.
I'm very confused.
No promotions today, sunshine. Hang on
What,
a
did
sec.
Plymouth lose?
Hang on a sec.
Who's the
Hang on.
podcaster?
Wait, what?
Just put my best cologne on ready for Plymouth's funeral at the end of the season.
What Plymouth lost to Doncaster?
I swear they just got like promoted. Like, how are you expecting them to go back up to the bloody championship? That's like
wearing
Lee
my
saying.
best-
That's like
Your
Lee
left back's
saying,
not
like,
better
yeah.
than
That's,
Ethan Laird, is he? Your left
I'm
back's
wearing
not
my
better than
best
his left,
aftershave for Plymouth Argyle's promotion funeral.
Well,
Mate,
to be fair,
that
we'll
was
play game next season. And to be fair, if we look at just the stats alone, it's hardly like you dominated us.
All I'm saying, yeah.
I thought that.
oh,
Niall,
All
now
I'm saying,
Niall,
yeah,
You
is
know
that
what?
Ethan
Fair.
Laird is better than both your left backs.
You know what? I'll be fair. I'll be fair. Plymouth gave us a good show, especially in that second half when they came back at us with Danny Mayer and people like that. But we have the defensive capabilities that just kept them out. Apart from that one chance from Niall Ennis.
We had 58% possession, 21 shots, but only 3 of them on target. So if we learn to actually put the ball in the net, we would be fine. So I'm actually not too disheartened.
And to be fair, you know what? To be fair, I agree with you. I think that I think with us though, I think we were just more direct and pressing on and off the ball. And we were more attacking, which doesn't necessarily mean we'll have the ball most of the time. So, you know, I think we were just playing into our own playing style. And I think Plymouth at times fell into the traps. So I do think that Plymouth are just missing that clinicalness from earlier games. But I think maybe the Northampton defeat might have played on you a bit from last week.
And to be fair, that normally happens with a newly promoted side. And I do like it. Stephen tried to get someone to give smoke to me, and instantly that gets shut down. And
Niall,
Aaron.
Let's all just banter Arteta now. Arteta
I'll give Plymouth credit though. I think they'll go up next season. If you don't go up this year, you'll go up next year.
Aaron.
Did you hear that, Stephen? Did you hear that? Yeah.
All I'm saying is, Ethan Laird is the best left back in League One, and that's what I got to say.
Let's
He's
go.
the best left back in League One.
Let's go.
Best left back in League One, Reece James.
To be fair, Aaron, I think we can even say that we can even say Conor Grant is probably better at being a wing back than Ethan Laird, and he's actually a central midfielder. He also 1 minute. He also Connor also is, I think, in the top 5 for assists this season. He's played most of his games as wing back. So,
Ethan Laird just only came in January. Ethan Laird only came in January.
And to be fair, you know what? I'll give Plymouth credit. You know, I think Plymouth, if they don't go up this season through the playoffs, they will be a contender next season with the likes of MK Dons and people like that that are going to be building under a project. And who have you got next, Niall? Who have you got next on Tuesday?
I haven't even bothered looking.
Wait, when have Plymouth got? When have Plymouth got?
I think it may be Wigan. I think it may be Wigan.
I think that's going to be a tough game because Wigan are under a new lease of form. So
of course it's going to be a new bloody tough game.
It's going to be interesting, but you know what? We've got Crewe tomorrow. That's a tough game for us because Crewe haven't lost. I don't think Crewe's lost at home since November, and I think they've drawn 3 or 4. They've drawn 3 or 4, and they've won 6, I think. So it's going to be hard against Crewe Alexandra tomorrow at Alexandra Park.
It's at home park though, so I'm a little bit more confident.
Yeah, I get that.
We have a very good home record. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. And I think you've got to look at our result tomorrow as well. If we beat Crewe, and you've got to remember, I think Peterborough and Hull are playing each other tomorrow as well. I think Lincoln's playing one of the rivals. I think it's Peterborough Lincoln, sorry, not Peterborough Hull. And I think Hull's playing someone else in the top 6 as well. So if we see a couple of draws and we beat Crewe, especially with those games in hand, we are right back into the mix for the title, and it's become a little bit more tighter now.
Did you see Northampton beat Portsmouth 4-1?
They battered them, absolutely battered them. And like I said, this is what I mean.
Lost 2-1 to Burton.
This is what I mean. Portsmouth dropping points, Peterborough dropping points. I think Peterborough and Lincoln are playing each other tomorrow. I think other rivals are playing each other tomorrow. If we beat Crewe, and bearing in mind they haven't lost at home since November, I think they've drawn 4-1-6. So if we beat Crewe at home in their ground,
you please piss off?
The thing is though,
if we beat them at their ground and rivals lose, we're going to move closer and closer to the title, which would be great.
The thing is,
we're back in the title race.
I love the way Stephen's listening so intensively to this because he knows Arsenal are going to be down there in League One soon.
The way you're going, to be fair.
I love that.
If you want a bit of advice, playing against Burton is quite difficult. Coming to home park is no picnic for any away side. And we do sell some nice pasties. So when you eventually get relegated, maybe next season,
And
the
you'll get
season
pammed
after
at the
that.
Valley by Charlton.
Should we be
Charl-
giving this advice to Newcastle fans?
Oh,
Well, no, I
Arsenal
think that's a bit harsh. They've already got my cashy, don't they? Suffer enough.
Oh,
I
mate.
mean, surely
But no, I
it
think-
comes a
you know
point where
what,
it's
though?
just abuse.
Still not noticed.
You know what though? If we go up this seat, if we end up turning this around under our interim manager, not only do I think Butler's getting the job, but if we go up this season, top 2 or playoffs, there's some tasty fixtures in the Championship next season. QPR, Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest, Huddersfield, Coventry, Derby, Birmingham,
Wow.
maybe Swansea, Reading. And you look at the teams coming down from the Premier League: Sheffield United, West Brom, Newcastle, or Fulham. There's some tasty
Brighton.
games that we've not played in ages, in
Brighton could go
years.
down.
So,
Brighton could go
yeah,
down.
Brighton could go down. But personally, my money's on Newcastle or Fulham with Sheffield United and West Brom.
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
Yeah, I'd go with Newcastle. I'd go with
I think
Newcastle.
Fulham are gonna stay up.
Newcastle.
If Fulham can beat a defensiveless Newcastle and get relegated, then they deserve to. They don't deserve to go down Fulham. So my money's on Newcastle joining Sheffield United and West Brom. We get those three teams,
My
and
money
we go
next
up
season,
with
Arsenal definitely going down.
yeah, and we go up with 2 out of the 5 teams out of Hull,
Niall.
Lincoln, Peterborough, Portsmouth, or Sunderland. That's again going to be tasty clashes like it was this season in League One. And the teams that are already in the Championship, they're finishing the playoff places or mid-table or in the relegation battle, etc., that have survived. There's some real tasty fixtures next season. And I think that, we're not going to be like Wycombe Wanderers. We're not going to be everyone's walkover. We're actually going to play a style of football that will actually challenge teams. And we finished 10th. That's our highest finish in the Championship because we've never been in the top
Oh,
flight.
God.
Stephen,
Hang on.
we can give them a good.
Hang on, I've just
Don't
looked
give
at. Hang on, I've just looked at Newcastle's running. Watch this. They've got Burnley. They've got Brighton next, then Tottenham,
Lost.
then Burnley, then
Lost.
West Ham, then
Lost.
then Liverpool, then Arsenal,
Lost.
then Leicester,
Lost.
then
No,
Man
they'll
City,
probably be
No,
there for
no,
the
Sheffield United. Then they play Fulham on the last day. They are
No.
fucked.
They'll beat Liverpool.
Newcastle are
and Arsenal.
screwed.
Hold on.
If
Oh
they
yeah, I
don't
would
get
say
screwed,
Liverpool and Arsenal. They'll probably
Are you confident that Olympiacos is going to throw you out the Europa League again?
probably.
I am.
Niall,
Shades of last season, eh?
Niall.
I kind of like it.
Can you go up this year so you can play Liverpool in the Championship next season?
No, they're not getting relegated. They'll
Nah.
go down with Arsenal next year, which will be hilarious.
Yeah.
Just
If Arsenal go down to play us next season in a couple of years in the Championship, I will love it. I will love it.
Stephen, you best be doing
I
watch
would
alongs
love
from the
it.
Championship.
All I will
You
say,
actually-
like, Truth TV and
Cause-
fucking AFTV is going to be very
Because you
interesting.
bet,
Championship.
if they're in the Championship in a couple of years, Arsenal, you bet they won't have a Aubameyang or Lacazette. They'll have our former loanee Tyrese John Jules up front, and we'll batter him 4-0.
Hold on, now
To be fair,
they've got a
this
player.
one's
They've got a
self-sapping.
player on. They've got a player on loan in League One. I think they'll probably have him. One minute, I'll find him. I wrote about him. Where is
I
he?
swear,
Yeah,
Nketiah-
but
Nketiah
honestly,
would move
I'm going to
fast.
say this right.
You'll have Matt Smith from. He's currently on loan at Charlton, so do enjoy him. He'll be brilliant.
I will say this though, right? Our squad
Yeah,
at the our team at the minute is so positive because this is not confirmed news, so don't take this with a pinch of salt. But from what I've heard from people, all 11 players out of contract are signing new deals. Coppinger might stay another year. And in terms of loanees, if we go up, Matt Smith and Josh Sims will be permanent deals.
That's not.
You
not
can't
bad.
say how exciting that is.
That's not
Apparently,
bad.
apparently Andy Butler's not a fan of Taylor Richards, so we might go Sheffield Wednesday on loan next season. But yeah, I think Taylor Richards will flop at Wednesday because it's under Darren Moore. But yeah, I'm going to go Stephen. But mate, thank you very much for letting me on and banter Plymouth.
Yeah,
There
no
wasn't
worries.
much fun to give him, was there?
But, yeah, well, anyway, we've got to the end of the show. Thanks to everyone that's tuned in as usual. Big up to Charlie, Christian, Robotic Jaguar, Aaron, and my co-host Niall as usual. We will be back. I'm trying to see if we might do the Benfica look back tonight. Or not. But if not, we'll do it tomorrow, where we've got a Benfica fan coming on tomorrow, and we're having a look back for that tie. I really don't want to fucking look back because I went fucking mad. But we will be looking back at it, and then we've got Olympiacos fan for the Wednesday's preview, and and then we've got obviously Spurs after the Olympiacos watch along and everything. But as usual, big up to everyone, and we will. It's upside down, mate. But yeah, we will be back either tonight or tomorrow morning. But we'll be back tomorrow morning definitely, because we got the European football show previewing all the European football action for this week. But until then, everyone stay safe, stay well, get the vaccine as well, get that, donate to Children's Liver Disease Foundation, hit the like button, hit the share button, and we'll speak to you guys soon. All right.
Yeah.
Hang on. Get my mouse working. Take care.
See ya.